Hey, it's Darnell with iGrill. Got myself a boneless leg of lamb. This is a, let's see, a 5.84 pound leg of lamb, just about 6 pounds. That's about the size I prefer personally. And picked this up over at Costco. Basically going to be smoking this. I'm going to prepare it, stuff it, and smoke it on my Green Mountain Grill's Daniel Boone Pellet Smoker. So I'm going to have some smoked stuffed leg of lamb. So I'm hoping this turns out pretty nice. I'm going to just show you the ingredients before I start preparing things. I'm going to be stuffing it with, I got some spinach over at Costco while I was picking up the leg of lamb, just chopped it up. And I've got some feta cheese. They got some good prices on blocks of feta cheese, and you just easily hand crumple it. So some crumpled feta cheese there. That's going to be my stuffing. I've got about 5 teaspoons of minced garlic. If you got garlic cloves, you probably should use about 8 to 10 cloves if you have cloves. I just had the minced garlic, so I use what I have. I have 1 teaspoon of thyme. I have a cup of extra virgin olive oil. I have 1.5 ounces of, or a little more than 1.5 ounces, but all you need is 1.5 ounces of lemon juice. I'm going to be using some fresh cracked black pepper. This is a pretty neat peppercorn cracker that I picked up, and I'll be showing this off, and I'll have a referral link for this in the video description. And I'm also going to be using some kosher salt. So I'm going to go ahead and start prepping this. Alright, so I got the leg of lamb. I just unfolded it so it's open. And now that it's open, I'm just going to take and put in my cheese and then put in some of my spinach. Okay, now I'm going to take my oil and put it into a bowl here. I'm going to do the same with my lemon juice. Put that in there. And take my thyme. And throw that thyme in there. And just get those mixed up. That's going to be a rub to rub the exterior of the leg of lamb. Now I'm going to just close up this leg of lamb. Now that it's all stuffed. Now let's do a quick weather report. The current conditions, it's early morning. There's fog. It's 45 degrees. Humidity is 86%. Wind speed's 1 mile an hour. And today, it's basically, as we get into the day, this won't take very long to cook, but today's conditions later, it'll go up to being mostly sunny and 68 degrees, but probably won't even get to that point by the time this will probably be done already before it even gets to the high temp and all that good stuff for the day. So gonna just go ahead and get this wrapped in some cooking twine and then bring it on back after it's nice and trussed. Alright, so I've got it all trussed now and everything, the stuffing's in there and it's trussed really well. So I'm just gonna flip it and I'm just going to go ahead and just start cutting some slits in it and putting the garlic into those slits that I'm cutting here. I'm just flipping it over and I'm just going to stick some of the garlic in some of these areas that were open earlier. Alright, now I'm going to take my mixture of the thyme, lemon juice, and oil and just get that all over the exterior of the leg of lamb. Alright, now I'm just going to take some of this kosher salt and shake some of that over this part. Well, I didn't want to overdo it like that. Don't overdo it with your salt. Just try and sprinkle it on carefully so that you don't overdo it with the salt. Shake a light amount on this side. Alright. Now I'm going to show off this pepper shaker that I was telling you about. Basically, it's electronic, battery powered. I just turn it over and it's going to have a blue light and just start dumping out cracked pepper. Now I'm just going to flip it, get some pepper on this side. Alright, that makes it real easy and fast to do the pepper cracking. Not a whole lot of effort, you know, trying to hand crank and things of that nature. So I've got this leg of lamb all prepared. I'm going to be smoking it at 275 on that Green Mountain Grill's Daniel Boone pellet smoker. And so I'm going to get the grill together. Next time you see me, I'll be out at the grill putting this leg of lamb on the grill. And before I forget, I want to mention that I'll be using Green Mountain Grill's premium Fruitwood blend pellets for this cook. Okay, so our leg of lamb here is going in. Since I have it stuffed, I'm going to flip it so that the stuffing is facing up so it doesn't all drool down straight into the pellet smoker here. I'm going to get our meat probe in there. I'll be talking about the meat probe in a moment. Alright, so I got the meat probe in. I spun the leg of lamb around because there was a bigger piece that I could get the meat probe in on this side. Go ahead, close it up. Alright, so I've got the leg of lamb on the grill. I'm going to show you the profile that I'm going to use for this cook. Pretty straightforward and simple, just called leg of lamb. Smoking at 275 until it gets to 150. Now, I know most people would stop their leg of lamb at 145 or lower, but if you've been watching this channel a while, you know I go further. So I go to 150, that's a medium well, and that's the way I like my leg of lamb. You cook yours the way you like yours. So, gonna go ahead and start that. Confirm that profile. So it's starting the profile now. And after it gets to that 150 meat temp, I'm just gonna set the grill down to 150 and let it give me a message that things are all done so I know it's over with. I want to show you something else. Because of the issues with the meat probe for the Green Mountain Grill's Daniel Boone earlier, someone reminded me that you can adjust the calibration on the meat probe. So I've done that. You can go over here in the settings, grill options, and you see the food probe adjustment. I've got my food probe adjusted to a +4 because that's about what the iGrill 2 is reading. So we'll just be using the Green Mountain Grill's meat probe today. I've got it adjusted up about 4 degrees. We'll see if that works out okay. So our profile is running, and I'll bring you back later. Okay, well that leg of lamb is out there on the smoker. I'm going to make up a glaze that I'm going to put on later in the cook. And I just wanted to show you the ingredients for that glaze. I'm going to use a stick of butter. Although I'm using unsalted, you can use whatever type of butter you prefer. I've got a ½ cup of extra virgin olive oil there. I've got 1 ounce of soy sauce, 1 ounce of brown sugar, and 1 tablespoon of freshly cracked black pepper. Just going to get those into the pot, heat it up, stir it up, so that's ready when things out there get a lot warmer. Alright, the meat's reached a 145 internal meat temp. I'm just stirring up my basting glaze, because at this point I'm going to throw it on. And throw this on probably about the last maybe 5 degrees of the cook, or if you're doing rotisserie, you can just do this like every hour, half hour during the cook. I'm just going to throw it on during the end here. Alright, got that on there good. Going to close it on up now. Okay, so it's been about 3 hours and 15 minutes, and that leg of lamb has hit 150. So I'm going to pull it on out now, take it inside, and I'll see you inside, but here's how it looks. Alright, so there's our complete leg of lamb, smoked, stuffed, glazed, or based glaze you could say. And I'm basically going to just let it set to reabsorb juices. Just going to put a very light covering of foil. I'm not going to close it over it. Just enough to, keep bugs off of it and things of that sort. Although there are no bugs in this house, just don't want anything getting on it. It just, just give it a little cover there. So I'll let it set for about 30 minutes or so, and then we'll do some carving and cutting and taste testing. Alright, so we see it's been settling and the fluids and all have settled. So just going to cut the string off of there. And let's get this string out of the way. Just get that out the way. Now I'm just going to go ahead and Try and go for it, cutting into there. Just gonna cut through the middle here. All right, there we go. Medium well leg of lamb, stuffed. All right, now I'm just gonna get a slice off here. All right, try and get this on a plate. All right, see that stuffing there? Get a close up, let you get a good look. Gonna slide my cutting board over so I can just get a piece cut for a taste testing. All right. So I'm going to get the camera adjusted, and then we'll do this taste testing of this smoked, stuffed, glazed leg of lamb. All right, so let's try this smoked leg of lamb. You can see it there. It's good. Taste some of that smoke. Taste a little of that glaze. Very moist, tender meat. I like some lamb, and this is a good one. So, hope you like this video. You can check out more recipes on dgrillsmoke.com. I'm on Twitter at dgrillsmoke. Instagram, be a lot of pictures of this at dgrillsmoke. Also, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Share the video with your friends. Leave your comments. Keep it respectful, and subscribe to the channel, and good eating.